So in this video, I'm going to tell you 5 things that I like about the 2019 Street Glide. Let's check it out. Alright, what's going on YouTube? BK Low is back in the building. Shout out to my main man, Old Man Armstrong, for letting me ride his Street Glide. It's definitely an honor because I know how much he cares about this bike and how well he takes care of this bike, so some serious trust going on here for him to let me ride this thing. And vice versa. There's not too many people let ride my lowrider. Oh, look at that. The Fro Rider is calling. I'm sorry, Fro. I gotta be safe on my main man's bike right now. Can't be taking calls. I know you want the shout out in the video, but I can't be taking calls right now. Let's see, how's the brakes on this thing? Ooh, braking is nice. So, do I have a lot to tell you about Old Man Armstrong's Street Glide? And let me tell you, this is no old man's bike. Wow, man, wow. Alright, thing number 1 that I like about this Street Glide is I love this Klock windshield that he's running here. It's crazy, man, you know, and I'm coming off of an FXRT fairing, so wind is really no problem on my bike, but I'm literally getting 0 wind right now. 0 wind. I have my visor up, all the wind is going over my head. So, man, shout out to Klock. I know he's, you know, been praising this company, but I can see why. It's really making me think about adding this type of windshield onto my Dyna. It's really nice. So yeah, the windshield setup on this bike, love it, man. Oma, he did a great job. Perfect windshield height, man. I wonder how many people hit up Oma on Instagram saying, hey bro, what's your windshield height? I know I get it a lot, that's why I had to make a video answering that question. So thing number 2 that I like about this Street Glide is, man, is this thing smooth. Crazy how smooth this bike is. And I was literally just riding my dad's Ultra Classic yesterday, which is from 2016, and I don't know if it's because we're talking about a big twin versus a Milwaukee 8, but this bike is so smooth right now. I know he's running Legends in the back, but I don't know, maybe the combination of the Legends plus the Milwaukee 8, but I can tell you, man, this ride is very smooth. You could definitely lay down some serious miles on this bike if you wanted to. So yeah, man, if you're looking for smoothness, this might be the bike for you. Thing number 3 that I love about this Street Glide is I love these floorboards, man, and I'm pretty sure that they are stock. But yeah, I definitely joined the floorboard family when I threw those Flow mini floorboards on my Dyna, but it does not compare to these floorboards, where you could have both feet fully laid down and then access the rear brake when you need to. Whereas with the Flow mini floorboards, I have to, like, you know, for the rear brake, I have to angle my foot out a little bit, or I have to cover it. You know, my right foot's never truly laid flat. I just haven't found a solution for that. So I love floorboards, and I'm pretty sure these are stock, and it feels so good, man, so good. Thing number 4 that I like about this Street Glide is this is a touring model, but this thing is doing great in the curves right now. Doing great in these little mountain curves. So it's like, yeah, it's a touring model, yeah, it's a bagger, but dude, you know, he's able to do pretty much everything I could do on my Dyna for the most part, you know, having this thing set up properly. So I like the fact that, you know, you could go the performance bagger route on this bike, and you can really set it up to get into some curves, you know, and still have some good power. So yeah, man, love the fact that you still have the comforts of a touring model with that good old sweet power. Alright, so thing number 5, winding it down, of what I like about this 2019 Street Glide is I love the fact that you buy this bike and you have all of your gauges, all of that important information right in front of you. That means no gauge relocation kit needed. So again, that's, like I've said it before, that's one of the most important upgrades I feel like I made on my Dyna. And it's just really nice that you can buy a bike and have it set up with the gauges at your eyesight where you need them. So yeah, man. Bonus thing number 6 that I like about this bike, and I don't want to take both hands off of the bars because I don't want to freak Oma out behind me. But bonus thing number 6, speaking of bars, is I love this bar setup that he has. You know, him and I are close to the same height. I think he's got a couple inches on me, but we're close to the same height. So these bars are super comfortable for me right now. Just like on my Dyna, my arms are parallel. And that's, you know, physically and scientifically the best setup for your arms when riding. You know, I can hold this position all day and be comfortable. So, shout out to Oma again. I think you nailed it with the bars. I hope he saw that deer too. Oh man, that's why you gotta be careful on these roads. Not trying to hit any wildlife on my good friend Street Glide. But man, shout out to my bike. Looking at Oma in my rear view right now, man, does my bike look mean in the rear view. You know, like someone on that bike, man, you don't want to put any sugar in their cold brew, let me tell you that. But yeah, that's what I gotta say about this bike. I really, really love this bike. You know, I have had a little bit of experience on a Street Glide. I rented one back in 2016 when I went and saw my buddy Connor FXDB in Texas. And I can tell you, man, that from a couple years later in the model, they clearly made some serious improvements to this bike. You know, I'm very happy on this bike, and I don't know if you follow him on Instagram, but he was toying around with selling it. But then when it came time to do so, like, I'm not gonna say who did it, but someone offered him an amazing price on this bike, and he didn't take it. He's attached to this bike. He doesn't want to let it go, and I could totally see why. And after riding it and seeing, you know, the work that he's done to it and how it's paying off, I think the advice I would give to him is don't sell this thing. Hold on to it. Keep this bike for the rest of your life. You got a real heirloom bike on your hands, and I think you should hold on to it. So again, I'm very happy for my friend back there on my Dyna. I think you nailed it with this bike. I can't really think of anything else you could possibly do to it. I'm really enjoying these little curves as we approach New Paltz to connect with our buddy the Fro Rider. And yeah, really, really fun touring model. I hope he's having half as much fun on my bike. I'll have to ask him when we get off. But, you know, this is primarily a Dyna and FXR channel, but I do like to mix it up every now and then. Throw some bagger content, throw some Sportster content. Just mix it up. It doesn't. You don't always have to be a Dyna bro. Oh wait, hold on. Let me interrupt it for this legendary curve. Some famous guy laid down a bike on this curve. I can't remember who it was. I think it was like Willie Nelson or someone. But yeah, this is a legendary curve that some famous musician laid down a bike on. I just realized I had music playing this entire ride. I wonder if this video picked that up. If it did, then whatever. If we get hit with that copyright, it's all good. I'll take that hit to show the people what's really going on with my buddy's project over here. But I hope you guys think I did it justice. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you all think. If you have any experience on a street glide, if you ride a street glide, you know, is there something on here that you have any questions about? Is there a upgrade that you think that he should make on this bike? You know, because again, I think he knocked it out of the park with this. I can't really think of anything else. But you guys let me know in the comments. Or if you just want to send him some love and say, Old Man Armstrong, we're so proud of you. Hold on to your bike. You could do that too. But as always, thank you for watching. Stay safe out there, regardless if you're on a Dyna or a street glide or whatever it is. Follow my main man Oma on Instagram. Follow my main man the Fro Rider on Instagram. Check out what they got going on. Push yourself to ride different bikes. Don't just ride Dynas and FXRs. There are other models out there that are just as much fun. And that's it. Stay safe and stay low. BK Low is out.